His obsession for you turned him into a psycho that made him very toxic for you. Author point of view. Kim Taehyung, a very famous writer. He was known for his extraordinary vocals, unreal beauty, and cold personality. After performing, he came back to Makeup Room. First thing he did was picking his phone and calling his obsession. That was Kim Yan. Taehyung, pick up baby. A girl came near him and was removing his makeup. He growled when he got no answer. Taehyung, where are you busy? He again called, anger building up inside him, his chest rising and falling faster than usual. The girl patted a tissue on his lips and he grabbed her wrist in a lethal grip. Taehyung, how dared you to touch my lips? Girls, sir, I was just. She yelped out as his hold got tighter. She felt her wrist would break. Taehyung, the door opened and Jimin entered. He was his partner in many songs and always stays by his side. Jimin, yet Taehyung, he unclasped his hand. The girl stepped back while sobbing and left the room. Jimin, now what was this for? Taehyung, she was touching my lips. Jimin, what the? Taehyung, you know that only Jan can do so. I am only for her. He was now staring at your picture. A strange shine was in his eyes. You were an 18 years old innocent girl and were only daughter of Kim family. Namjoon, your elder brother entered in your room and found you in deep slumber. Namjoon, wake up, sleeping beauty. Don't you want to go to college? You whined when he snatched your comforter. Jan, just 5 minutes more, Oppa. Namjoon, get up. You first picked your phone, and Taehyung's missed calls widened your eyes. With a gasp, you sat up and dialed his number, but he did not pick. Namjoon, who is this? Yan, no one. You seemed worried, thinking about his anger. Yan, I will just take shower, stepped down the bed, and went to the bathroom. Wearing a red crop top with white skirt and high heels, you walked in kitchen. Jan, good morning. You greeted your parents and sat down. Namjoon, you barely dress like this, and it really suits you. You giggled. Your mother. Anything special today? Jan, no, your father. I am leaving early for an important meeting. Jan, then who will drop me? You looked at Namjoon, but he shook his head. Namjoon, your college is very out of my route. Your father, relax. Taehyung and Jimin are visiting. You can go with them. You choked on your breath. You stood when your father left. Your mother, where? Yan, I need to change my dress. Namjoon, why? This is perfect. Yan, it's so out of season. Look how cold it is outside. Your mother, skirt is not that short. Just carry some coat. But you walked to the door. Before you could leave, they were stepping in. Jimmy, good morning. Hey Jan, aware of Taehyung's possessiveness, he just nodded at you. Taehyung, who was behind him, came forward, and his gaze traced you from head to toe. You gulped. Namjoon, take a seat, Ta. His stiff jaws made you shiver, and you ran to your room. Your mother, how was your performance? Jimin answered that Taehyung was lost. After changing the dress, you came out of house and saw Taehyung standing against his car. You froze. Yan, I, I just checked that dress. He straightened and came forward. He looked up as you were standing on stairs. Taehyung, come here. You, Yan, I was not going to wear that for college. He never let you wear anything revealing, and you always obey him. Due to close family terms, you grew up with him. He was 9 years older than you, and his dominant personality makes him more scary. So you never dared to disobey him. Yan, Taehyung, Yan, please don't be angry. Taehyung, I said come here. Seeing that he was losing, you stepped down and clumsily fell down. Taehyung, Yan, he yelled while running to you. You were whimpering when he held you. His own heart was racing when he saw your bruised palms. He cannot see his girl in pain. Yan, it hurts. You mumbled in tears. He frisked your palms and then head. Lifting you carefully, he took you to his car. He didn't wait for Jimin and ordered the driver to leave. Soon the car was stopped where there was no traffic. Taehyung, out. Driver stepped out and stood at a distance with his back facing the car. Taehyung looked at you. The cream he gave you for your palms was in your lap, and you were busy in flowing out tears. Taehyung, this crybaby, stared at him with an angry gaze. He pulled you in his. He was now applying the cream on your palms. He was very careful. Yan, you don't care about me. Taehyung, it's not that serious. You cried more. Taehyung, Yan, I'm not scolding you, so stop this drama. You rubbed your tears before looking at him. Yan, promise. You seemed as if you never cried. He sighed. Everyone used to say that his love is spoiling you, and he can see that now. Taehyung, yes, promise. You smiled and on his cheek. Yan, after college I want to have a lunch with you. He shook his head. You were expert in taking advantage of situation. He agreed for that and dropped you off in the college. Today a new admission came in class. Your professor asked you to help in covering lectures. Carlos, hello. You replied boringly. He sat next to you. Julie, your best friend was on other side of you. Julie, stop acting like your over-possessive boyfriend is watching you. You glared at her, whispered, Yan, he is just my friend. Julie, just a friend doesn't behave how he does. She teased you. Yan, I don't know. You two never talked about this. At first, he was like a caring, handsome boy when you met him. You were 8 years old and he was 17. In last 9 years, most memories you have are with him. And now, this care is on another level. You remember how on every birthday he does something special. On your one call, he appears like a ghost. Julie, but he is a bit controlling. Your heart couldn't deny. With time, he was getting possessive. Yan, no, he is just very protective. She laughed at that excuse. Careless, Yan, can you please stay after lecture? You sighed but agreed. You two were alone. He was taking notes from you. Yan, I think this is enough. I have to go. Carlos, can I get your number, please? You gave him that and left in hurry. Taehyung was waiting outside of your college. He smiled when he saw you almost running out of the special exit that was for VIPs. He stepped out and spread his arms for you. Yan, Taehyung. You jumped and tied your arm around his neck. Taehyung, my baby. Putting you down, he checked your palms. Yan, I am fine. Taehyung, how was your day? Yan, very boring. Now let's go. I am very hungry. He opened the car door for you. Taehyung booked that cafe for you. You can guess that, as there was no other customer. Yan, it is so bad that you are a celebrity. You cannot go anywhere like other people. He pulled your chair closer. Taehyung, even if I was not a celebrity, we would still be alone because I cannot bear anyone between us. Julie's words flashed back to you. Jan, you know that boyfriends behave like this. He was amused when you said that with a blushing face. Taehyung, when are you turning 18? Yan, huh? Next month. Why? He caressed your cheek. Taehyung, I will tell you then. You looked behind him, where his guard was yelling at a man who was trying to come in. Pushing away the guard, he reached to Taehyung. He would punch him away but controlled when his manager begged. Man, I am your fan. Please, an autograph? Taehyung nodded. He saw how you annoyingly stood away. Pout on your face made him smile. Soon, his phone buzzed. Dropping the pen, he picked the phone. Guard came back to get the pen out. He was resisting. Taehyung opened the pictures that he received. Anger rushed through his veins when they were swelled as he saw Carlos sitting very close to you. Jan, you seemed confused when his intensely dark gaze darted to you. Guard, please come out. Man, one picture. Suddenly, Taehyung left his place and punched that man. You screamed in shock and surprise. His eyes were of darkest shade, and he was breathing heavily. He was seeing Carlos in that man. Taehyung, how dared you? Guard struggled to control him when he started beating him. You had heard about his anger, but never saw him getting this wild. Fear for him got stronger inside you. To be continued, he is very possessive. Both love each other, but his obsession is now crossing the limits. You will see more now how he will lose himself in jealousy. Thanks for watching it and love you all, my dear readers.